What up there, guys? This is your boy Jughead82. Trying to get these shits. Hope y'all guys having a good day. Trying to make it. Do what you can, do what you can do. All that good stuff. You see, get a little light. Light there. Y'all guys having a good one. Yeah, it's your boy Jughead82. Finna play some Call of Duty. Call of Duty, boy. All that good stuff. I got like a quick play. Well, like I got a couple of modes I like to play. So on my quick play, I got Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Free for All, and Raid Crossroads 24/7. You know, we got Raid back from Black Ops 2. As I said, I'm not the best Call of Duty player, but I do what I can. Keep looking back, make sure that my feed is going through. Because sometimes you don't have it consistency. Okay, we got Free Fall. Oh God, I'm finna get my ass beat to sleep. I already know it. Free Fall to me is good if you dominate. Let's see if I can do something with this camera. So you guys can see. Let's see. There we go. We got it. Been working with the XM4. So let's see what we can do. Footprint is not as loud as they are on Modern Warfare, but they're still pretty loud. Someone got killed. Then you got killed. Somebody shoot at me. Oh God. Had to be somebody from behind that shot me. Thank you. Yeah. Come on. Oh, I see ya. Ah, fuck it. Oh, I got him? Okay. Now see, this is like I aim first. I still don't get the kill. That's retarded. Yeah, I'm getting my ass slaughtered. I ain't never claimed to be the best Call of Duty player. La da da. Oh shit. Oh, man, I need to start running like a chicken with my head cut off. Come on. That wasn't camping. Oh shit. Those actually good. Man, that was bad shooting with it. Still got the kill. Someone told me the best way to play the game is to circle the map. Don't try to get in the center. But I wasn't in the center. I still got killed now. I think I killed. Why did it even give you that? It's free for all. You don't even, that's not even number. Where you come from? Oh, yeah. I'm just not looking at the kid now because I looked right through there. And then it was quiet. Oh, fuck. Get some of that. Get some of that. Ah, fuck you, Jody. Yeah, get on the headset shit. Oh! This is how you start a live video. People, get your ass beat to sleep. Oh, shit. Come on. I just saw him. Come on. You turn around. You guys the strategy.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
That's how you do it now, people. You understand? Check this yet. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch it now. Watch it. I'm like a ninja. Look at that. He's dead. Yeah. See?
Hostiles destroyed your trophy system.
Yeah. Watch this. Oh, shit. You go right in there. You gotta take note now. Man, I got this fucking UAV and I ain't did shit with it. Fuck. Okay. Apparently, when I have a shotgun, it does nothing. So that's what we can regulate from that. Going crazy. Going crazy. Fuck, why is that? Okay, one-on-one machine gun, turret or whatever. So centric. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, bitch, did you little bitch? What's this little bitch? Stick your head out. Fuck you. I was trying to kill the bastard that had the damn turret. There we go. Yo, melee.
Enemy care package above.
Ah, fuck. Ultimate shooting ever. I'm about to this. They lying. I got this back. Come on. Ah, fuck you. Sorry, son of a gun. Thank you. Zippity-zizza, zippity-day. I'm looking bad in an incredible way. Ah. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. My gun's not that shitty. Come on. No, it's not the gun, bro. It's you. Slide. Do the little slide. Slide. Come on, you gotta slide. Oh, shit! I was supposed to be getting down with the slide now. Slide. Come on and slide. Slide now, do that slide. He's dead.
Artillery targeting active.
Somebody just killed him.
Net core. Incoming artillery.
You know what? I know I'm gonna regret doing this, but I gotta see if I can get it. Ah, fuck. Well, timer was out, guys. As you can see, my bee stink bad. This gameplay is pretty good, though. I want to say I wish you guys happies. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. We got the month of February, the month where literally 2 holidays celebrate. Black History Month and Valentine's Day. Yeah. Love. Yeah. Say happy. So many things to talk about in the gaming world. So many things to talk about in the world. Just a whole lot of things in between that sometimes you have to scratch your head and be like, is that really what's going on? Doseki. Yeah, I've been gaming a little bit of this. I've also been playing a little bit of WWE 2K19. Thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of this one more than I actually took 2K20, but it's the end of the year. I'll probably still play some of that too. I actually did get Black Ops 2 for the 360, so that way I could play it on the Xbox One. So I did get that, and you know, it's PS3 I thought was bad, but Xbox 360 they hacked the shit. It's so many modders in that damn game. It makes no sense. It's like I guess they must have easier access to be able to mod. I guess every now and then on the PS3 you would get like a mod lobby, but it wouldn't be as rampant. I mean, I was going in like on that game. I was going in so many lobbies where it was just oh god. I also did get this also right here.
Team deathmatch.
Make my mouse no game.
Mission area is hot. Patria on
Yeah, I did get this one right here. Also, I got the Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, got that also. It's, you know, once again I got two of the considered by many to be two of the better Call of Duty games. This is another board that I can't get down with. I forgot what the mode play. I don't know if it's team deathmatch or what.
We're pulling ahead.
Oh yeah, okay, I don't know. Let's see. Oh shit! Why the fuck did I reload? Now that was that. Now that kill, I deserved it. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat shit. When I fucking shit myself, I know I shit myself. That didn't sound right whatsoever, but it'll be.
We're losing the advantage.
That's a good one. Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one. Did I get triple? I thought I got triple. Okay. Hey, bro. You shooting at, bro? Oh, you shooting at me, bro? Oh. Damn. You just killed a female. It's a woman, man. You're gonna get equal opportunity. So you won't be sexist. So use the words that we use to get you in class. Shit, we run. That's when you know when you see somebody else getting killed in a certain way, you run. Yeah, come on. Oh crap. Alright. Alright, bruh. Alright, bruh. We got to leave. We can't lose this game. This is not one of my favorite boards. So far, I'm actually doing decent, I guess you could say. So. Oh, shit. I'm so far off. I knew I was far off. Watch this. Oh, you fuck. It seems like they just appeared right in front. Bitch. Come on. Finish him off. Come back and finish off. Oh, shit. Fuck, man. I got behind the rock. Did I get behind the rock? I know damn well I got behind that damn rock. Shit. Yeah, man. I be playing a lot of Call of Duty. Actually, I like a lot of the Call of Duty content creators as well. I be watching a lot of Murder shows. Now y'all saw that, and since I got this being recorded, you guys can see how laggy that fuck that was. That was, let me see. Matter of fact, yeah, laggy as hell. Now, like I said, I'm playing this on the Xbox One, so might not be like that on the newer systems. I don't know, but then again, it shouldn't be too much difference in between them since these games were originally catered for the PS4 and the Xbox One. Now see, that's me. That's me just not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Anybody watch the Royal Rumble? And the Royal Rumble, from what I saw, first of all, I thought it was pretty cool seeing a lot of returns. Oh, hell no. Doing my little thing. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I was
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
negotiating a contract. Yeah, but like, yeah, the Royal Rumble was pretty decent. I liked the surprises. Oh, man, at one point I led the team. Now I'm fucking just shitty as shit now. But yeah, I like the fact the Hurricane came back. That was pretty cool. But man, Carlito, now that was cool. That was really pun intended on that one. Just seeing him as well as Victoria. You got it. Can I get some more this time? Oh, you bitch. Oh, my God. Come on. No, something. Oh, God. He just... Look at that shit. Look at... there's nothing. There's nothing left. That's like Where did I go? Where did I go? Are you kidding me? I was just gonna say, like, literally? It was dancing around my fucking bullet?
Care package on standby.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Now you done pissed me off. Please give me something good. Come on. Damn, motherfucker. You thought you was... Are you fucking kidding me?
Hostile care package inbound.
Yeah,
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Fuck. Duty. Come on now. Man, fuck that. The care packages on honestly, like literally the kill streaks on this game are to me fucking garbage. I'm not even gonna fucking sugarcoat the shit no more. It's like, case in point, look how fucking bullshit that was when I just got that fucking shit. It is like, I'm not protected. I don't have any kind of protection to even fucking use the damn shit. You go, if you get an attack chopper, the motherfucker stays in there for like 2 minutes of a second. That means it's seconds at least. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you have to hope just to get a fucking kill. But I still like the game either way. I've never, like I said, I've never been a big dominating beast of a beast on Call of Duty, but I do what I can, man. That's all you can do sometimes, you know. Oh shit. Is that right here? Oh shit! Oh, see? Bullshit, I was stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Come on now.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
I got it still, I don't know. I got it. Fuck it. Come on. Give me some. Come on. There we go. Yeah. One fucking kill. Yeah, there we go.
Roger Tango.
Okay, I aim out, I shoot first, I still die. Why?
BGI, we are running out of time.
Come on, Spice Fan. Come on, we got this game. We got this game, guys. Fuck it. Come on. Oh, shit. Fuck! Come on, dude. Come on, dude. We got this, bruh. 11 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on, fuck it. Flip it. Come on. Bitch. That's how we do it, bitch. Oh, that was a close game. Oh my god, that was a close one.
We are in control.
I had some savages on my team. They weren't taking no for answer. Look at that shit. Wasn't taking no for no answer, bro. You talking about motherfuckers dominating? That's how you dominate right there. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Man, I tell you, it's just like... Got a little upgrade on my gun. I'm gonna tell you, with all this shit right here, I really like, I mean, it's whatever for me when I... but I don't just sit there and just kind of dwell in trying to do all the extra stuff. I do try to do stuff with my gun, though. Let's try to... Oh, this motherfucker's gonna be the truth. I'm finna change something over here. Need some more accuracy. Let's see, I don't need this big bullshit. Fuck that. Let me get that. Let me get that with the LED dot. Muzzle. Get that. Try to work with it. Let's see what that do. I guess we going to the mall, bye. We gonna get me some sweaters. If y'all ever seen Mike Epps' X-rated, never faded, something like that, he said you have your cousin just get out of prison, and the first thing he said we going to the mall, bye. We're gonna get me some sweaters. That's where I got that from. Give me some sweaters. But I said I like Murder Show. To me, the brother, man, ain't gonna lie, the brother sound like Dave Chappelle. Imagine if you saw Dave Chappelle playing Call of Duty. Some of them be playing the game. Be like, I don't understand. Every time I play the game, somebody's hiding in the bushes. Be like, damn, nigga. Move, motherfucker. I'm just talking shit. But like I said, Murder Show, clean channel. He says some shit that might be controversial, but at the end of the day, I always go by the. I think he's like that probably with my channel. If I sit there and feel like you don't like what I do, change the channel, bitch. I never actually beg anybody to subscribe to my channel. If you want to, cool. If you like what you see, cool. But I don't have to kiss ass to make people want to watch what I put out. Whether that be, this right here, playing a little Call of Duty, doing a wrestling video, doing a horror review, or doing a beer review, or this bitch. Okay. Now maybe I was wrong on that. Somebody got in front of me. Hard point. This motherfucker is a monster. I'm getting killed like a motherfucker. Let's see. I know one thing I was going to say about that skill-based matchmaking shit. I can't really say no difference in between. First, I used to sit there and knock it. I would love to have had it to where I could actually be able to play in the same consistent lobbies, but it is what it is. This motherfucker must have realized I was right there. Oh, goddamn! I should have just turned the other way and killed them motherfuckers. Why the fuck I didn't turn around? Shit. Try to get some. I'm from not move.
Hardpoint locked down.
I make sure I can hold this spot down for a minute. I missed a lot of guns. Oh, really? Screw up my skills. I don't actually have. I can still get my. Oh shit! What the fuck? You know what? I need to play more strategic. I sat there and literally walked into the Terror Dome just then. What the fuck was that? Did I even hit him? Oh! Sometimes when you don't try hard enough, you gotta try harder. Let's see. Come on. Okay, come on. Bitch. Yes, sir.
We're losing that landing.
There you go.
Taking control.
What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, so he using the motherfucker. When I was trying to use it in the last board, I couldn't get it. But he do it. He's a fucking monster, right? Okay. I was gonna snap the fuck out. Come on. Oh shit, stuck.
Hostiles have the hard point.
But, oh, hell no. Bitch. Oh, come on.
Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Come on, come on, come on.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. This isn't working. We're behind.
Shit. Damn. Why the hell I jump up in that? I should just stay right there and start picking them bitches out one by one. Oh, fuck. Man, you see how quick the game changed, huh? Look at this shit.
Hardpoint locked down.
Fuck, keep coming from.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
And now you guys just saw that. You see how quick the goddamn like I guess they shot down my UAV, but we all inside of a fucking building. Give me a fucking break. Bullshit, bro. Number bullshit.
Multiple hostile spy planes.
Look at that bullshit. Can't get a. Why my damn gun be fucking flaring out like that? Ain't nobody threw no goddamn shit at me. Still aiming down my fucking sight.
We've lost the hardpoint.
Every time I aim down my fucking sight, they do that shit.
Hardpoint locked down.
Come on. Fuck out of here. Bitch, come on, man.
Identified.
See, look, shooting. No fucking hit markers though.
Hardpoint locked down.
Shit, man. It's crazy. Backwards.
Contesting hardpoint.
Okay, fuck this shit. Fuck you. Come on. Bitch. Damn, they ain't even trying to give me no goddamn kills. They weren't even trying to give me none of them damn kills. Come on, we got this shit. Come on back, let's come on back, come on. We gotta play smart though.
Hardpoint identified.
Come on. Fuck this. See, I'm a very, very, very impatient person. Watch this. Shit. You supposed to got that.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint.
Shit! Dude, then they always put me at the fucking outside of the damn building.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh, shit.
Hardpoint contested.
You see what I'm talking about? Aim it out. No, I did get my gun. Shit!
We've lost the hard point.
Damn right we lost the hard point because these motherfuckers doing all the extra shit. You started all those fucking hit markers. All those fucking hit markers. All those fucking hit markers. Yep. Call it the day. I'm not gonna put it all in one category. I'm just gonna say black. Oh, it's cold. Right, I got this food. Oh shit.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh shit, come on, put me outside now. Oh, so now you don't want to put me out the fucking side. Motherfucker got a goddamn care package now. Fuck. This shit. This bullshit.
Hard point locked down.
Yo, put me outside. Fuck you. That's how they do.
Contesting hard point. Hard point
Bullshit.
lost.
This is bullshit.
Hostile sentry turret
If it
active.
falls, it falls.
Hard point locked down. Hard point lost. Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
I got a
Enemy
fucking
attack
this.
helicopter above.
Fucking armor. That don't mean shit. You can do shit. Man, what the fuck? Out of all the shit you could give me, you gave me some fucking armor?
Enemy RCXD detected.
Come on, come on. Hey, we still can win this game though. We still can win it. One.
Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
Yep. Reload. Come on. Run over here. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh shit. I used my whole goddamn clip. Come on. Oh shit. Come on, man. Bitch.
Steady.
Fuck.
Expected much more.
Shit.
Was compromised.
Ah. Damn, I did a video on WWE 2K14. Bruh, for me, I've only received one check on YouTube. And that wasn't much. I mean, hell, shit, I had revenue. It collected up for about a year and a half, and it wasn't number like $400. Cause hell, my channel's a smaller channel anyway, so it's not like I was getting anything residuals of money, stupid money like, you know, PewDiePie or whoever the hell, you know, has like a lot of subscribers and stuff. I know before YouTube started their whole change of how they did revenue collecting on the system, it was just a whole lot of extra stuff when it came to, you know, getting paid or whatever. Because like every video I upload on YouTube, unless I get a video that's going to at least 1,000 views within that month, then I'm not going to get any revenue from it. Me too, bro. I still have my PS3. Still have a bunch of games for it too. Shit, I love my PS3. To be honest with you, like I got the Xbox One X because it's a good system. It has a lot of good stuff going on for it. Oh, I still got my PS2. Matter of fact, I got the PS2 Fat. I got the Fat model. It's actually right here where my hey, what up there, Owen? What it do, bruh? What's going on? I still have the actual Fat model, which was the original PS2. And I still have a bunch of games on there and also play a lot of games on there as well. Excuse me. I try to keep it kind of in good condition because most of the games I try to emulate on my computer. So that means I can play those PS2 games on there. And that way I can kind of keep my PS2 still in its pristine, or keep it still functioning. Believe it or not, they are cool. And here's one of them. Here's the one I got right here. And I've been having an issue with this one because for some weird reason, what's been going on with this, this is the RG350. And what happened with this one is the fact that literally the power button gets stuck. And actually, as you can see, the power button is kind of like flush in there now. So it won't come on by itself. So I'm probably going to take it apart. I can tell it looks like it's in the corner. But it looks like it might just be a piece that's broke off in there. It will work if I plug it up into a charger, but it's not doing what I need it to do. Okay. I actually have the slim, I think that's the 250 gig. And I also have, I still have my fat 80 gig, the original 80 gig that can play PS1, 2, and 3 games. The only thing about it, it does power on, it just doesn't show any display on the screen. Somebody said it might be a corrupt hard drive. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff with that. Oh God, okay, so for the game systems that I have currently, I have a original NES, Super NES Junior. I have a Sega Genesis. I also have, that's the Sega Genesis Model 2. I also have, as it relates to, like I said, older consoles, of course the PS2, PS3. And let's see what else. I have the retro Trio, which is a system that can play Super Nintendo, Famicom, Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, as well as Super Nintendo. You name it, it can play those older systems with ease. I thought those ones. Why the hell would it? There's no way in hell. I noticed that on some of these games, like it kind of pauses up. Oh yeah, the trusty mug. Yeah, man. Yeah, doing those beer reviews, man. That, I think I've done so many damn beer reviews. I've lost count. Oh, I should have got that kill. Okay. Well, that was the thing. See, I was going back and forth with whether or not to get the PS4. I was going back and forth whether or not to get the PS4, the Xbox 360. I just wanted to do a PC upgrade of my PC and just get like a gaming PC. My sister was kind of pissed off because she has a PS4 and she wanted me to get one so that way we could play the games together or whatever. But she's like huge in Fortnite and I'm not really a Fortnite kind of person. Oh man, SmackDown versus Raw 2011. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That was like the pinnacle on the PS3. Overall, I'm gonna be honest with you. The graphics on SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 were epic. Epic in all sense of the word. Yeah, I thought that too, but then I had to really think about it when it came to getting me a PC. I kind of sat there and said to myself, and I actually did see a decent one, but like I said, I'm not like a PC. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, the physics on the tables and like the way you could do moves and stuff, really really good. Never really, I ain't gonna lie, I never really got into Metal Gear Solid like that. I think I did have Metal Gear Solid 2. I believe it was Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PS2. I believe I remember having that. I played it for, I don't know, it's this the whole the stealth, doing this the sneaking up and doing all that stuff. It was just kind of weird for me to do that, you know. Oh God, look, oh beast. Oh, I can't get that. Yeah, the physics to me, they still hold up today. I actually do have. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually do have WWE. Let's see if I can find that game. I actually do have WWE 2K20, and I will say this like this and just be real. It's not as bad now as what people would make you think to believe. It is glitchy as hell sometimes, but I do prefer this one right here, WWE 2K19. First of all, to me, WWE 2K19 looks better. Plus, you're not gonna have a bunch of situations where you're bumping into bullshit ass glitches and stuff. Now that's another series of games I never got into. Guitar Hero. Oh, that was a close game. I think I should have focused a little bit more. My bad. But now, like Guitar Hero, I like. First of all, I love the peripherals, the actual guitar, and all that stuff that you could play while you're doing the stuff. It was very interactive and stuff. Yeah. Here Comes the Pain, bro. When I tell you Here Comes the Pain, it's no match. It's not. It's not even. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not even no contingent when it comes to when you think about one of the better or best wrestling games to come out. Here, first of all, Here Comes the Pain. For me, I know for a fact. Like when I used to play that game, it's like I would play the game for hours, and like literally, just that's one of the games I still have to this day. It just to me just had a better feel. The roster was pretty good. It's one of the few games where you actually look like you have rosters on that game that would not be on any other WWE game as time went on, and they were on that game. I'd say this, like I said, 2K20. It's like I said, it's not a bad game, but I just found it to be a little bit. It just wasn't what I thought it could be, because like I had got 2K19 as well as 2K20 on the PC, and I got that for off Steam, and it was on sale. And you know, it was just something about 2K19 that made me play it more. Yeah, definitely. If you play against them, they will whoop your ass, Brock Lesnar or Goldberg. With me, I've had two PS3s. The first one I had was the 80 gig, and what happened with that one was I kept looking at issues about it. I would cut the game on, it would show the light showing that it was on and whatnot, but it wouldn't show any display on the screen. And like I kept looking at videos, and then I stumbled on a video where they said it might be a corrupted hard drive, and basically the hard drive would have to be replaced. And you know, stuff like that. I've never really just jumped to get it did, but I just went and got another PS3. I got me the 250 gig. I got clapped. Well, clapped. What you mean? I got clapped. What that mean? I gotta get hit. We gonna try to. Damn, they already gave me this gun. After I get this one, I'm gonna get the murder. I actually got a gun called Murder. If you guys ever watch a guy named Murder Show, oh god. Oh, but at least I got that bitch out the window before they killed me. This right here is the murder. Got a silencer on here, laser sight. Trying to make myself sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about. Look at this shit. I know he hears my footsteps. Look at, I'm just following this bitch. Good shit. I know damn well that man heard my damn footsteps. I know damn well he heard my footsteps. He should have been shot my ass. Don't get me wrong. When I know I'm sucking, I'm supposed to suck. Is it? Okay, all those bullets and nothing. Really? See if I can, oh shit. Throw it, throw it. Ah, okay, so why every time it made me click when I try to throw something? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Man, you can get a PS3 dirt cheap now. I ain't lying. You can go online. Believe it or not, the first PS3 I got, which was the 80 gig, I got that off of online on GameStop.com. Then after that, I got a. I know I just saw it. Oh shit! Move! Damn! Yeah, that was my bad. But no, I say you could get your first PS3. Well, I got my first PS3 off GameStop. Then the next time I just got one from the pawn shop. So you can get them anywhere, really, pretty much. And I think like you can get them like for like $50. So you really ain't got to spend that much to get you a decent PS3 that'll run the games for you.
Hostile flashbang.
Oh, you talking about okay? So the slide and slide, that was the last one that came out. You talking about the older model? You talking about the older model, the one that's a little bit older before that? $134. You paid a little bit too much then, bro. Huh. Like I said, just recently I went to a bunch of. I saw one for $50. Yeah, that's another good point too. But then again, if you know how to factory reset them, then you pretty much can just factory reset the console, and it should fix the problem. Yeah, because okay, well I take that back. The PS3 I got was the 250 gig. It was of course the original slim version, and the thing about that is like if you get like the 80 gig, or especially if you get like one of the original fat models, you're going to pay a little bit more because those, of course, have the ability to play PS2 as well as PS. You have like different model makes where they play certain games on it, so the prices will depend on. Like I said, I know for a fact, like the one I saw at the pawn shop, I saw one at the pawn shop for like little to nothing. GameStop might be price hiking a little bit high on them, and I probably let me see something real quick. See how much they got on GameStop. Let me see. And GameStop, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
above.
So they got the 20 gig, which is $79.
Plane inbound.
They have the PS3 Slim Black, which is the 120 gig. It's $109. Yeah, they start high as 134 on down. Yeah. So GameStop, yeah, they got their prices kind of up. For real? Damn. Like I said, I got an 80 gig. Let me see something real quick. Let me show you like the one I got.
Hostile artillery targeting active.
Well, somewhere. Okay. No, it's just like I said, it's somewhere in that closet. I can't find it. But like I said, I played PS2 as well as PS1 games on mine. I know it was like
Hostile spy plane is
playing all of them. I know the 60 gig, I think, only played PlayStation 2 and didn't play PS1 games.
Incoming artillery.
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie. GameStop really has made some dumbass moves when it comes to the price selling of games
Hostile
because,
down.
like you said, they're losing money out of it big time. You gonna sit there and tell me you're gonna sell a game for PS4 or Xbox One or the newer systems when you got people that nowadays are just getting digital copies. They're not even buying the physical games like that. When you have games like on the PS4 where you can buy it, I mean PS3, the Xbox 360 where you can buy it because you know you're gonna actually want to have the physical games. I just find that fucking backwards as hell. There's a lot of dumb shit GameStop is doing over the years. Trust me, I've been a matter of fact. I still got my rewards card from way back in the day. I think I still got a power rewards card from back in the day. So I think I probably still might got some stuff. I'm gonna buy some shit from GameStop. But damn, I didn't even know they stopped selling PS3 games and fucking Xbox 360 games. That's fucking retarded. That is so crazy, man. I mean, I don't even know. I think I probably had about $30 on that goddamn card. And you know, if you're getting like PlayStation 3 games and Xbox 360 games, $30, you can probably get at least about maybe 10 or 15 fucking games, depending on the game you're getting. Yeah, that's why I was just saying. I'm right on the site now. I'm trying to. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Let me type in a PS3 title.
We're done here, Spetsnaz. Fall back to extraction site.
We just got handed our
Yeah, I just typed in I typed in a random game for PS3. It's a guy for Xbox 360, PS3. It says delivery unavailable. It does say store pickup, but most of the time you go on these sites, you want to order it online. And like I said, I'm going video games. I'm going to see. I'm going to go PS3. Well, wait a minute. They got they still no. They got certain titles on here that you can add to your cart. They got Gran Turismo 5. NCAA 14, they have that for delivery unavailable. They have certain games, it looks like. They have I'm seeing that they have Battlefield, Fight Night. They have a bunch of different games. No, it doesn't look like they're not selling the games. It looks like they have certain games that they're not delivering to the address online. Me too, bruh. I think for me, like I could play a newer game, but that's like I said. They said like I found myself still going back and buying like this right here. I bought, like I said, I bought Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox 360. And the only reason I got it for Xbox 360 because I have my PS3 too, and I do have Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 for that one. I also have Black Ops 2 for the 360, but I got these because that's another reason, because it's backwards compatible. The Xbox One is, and I can be able to play those games. So every time I might want to get a little nostalgia, I'll sit back and do it. All thing I can say about that is it looks like maybe, just maybe, you might have to go to one of the actual stores locally, because see, it seems like if it's not going to deliver it online, you're not going to be able to get it. Because like you can even, let me see something. I typed in WWE. And the only thing they showing on WWE games, the oldest game, it looks like. Let me see something. Let's see if I can type it into a category. Yeah, they don't even want to try to even make the search even come up. This is raw. Okay. Okay, it's the P. It's about 360. Yep, not available. It's like, yeah, I think they're doing some dumbass shit. Believe it, I've not gotten games off Amazon, but I bought this off Amazon, this handheld right here. That's like it's kind of like a retro pie in a sense, where you actually can play a bunch of different systems. I got that off Amazon. I also got this right here, which is the well, it was like it's like a PS3, but not like a PSP dummy clone console, and I got that off of online as well. So it's a couple of handhelds I've gotten online, but I've never just gotten anything just, all in all offline as it relates to games in general. But I thought about getting some games offline, especially hell, now it looks like I'm gonna have to do it because of hell, the way GameStop doing their shit. It's just a bunch of BS. Now I ain't gonna lie, Metal Slug is really good. I just saw your past comment. Metal Slug was good when I actually started playing more of that Metal Slug. Oh god, I started playing more of that Metal Slug when I finally got my like handhelds. I played a little bit on my computer as well. Damn. Was it back then when you got it? Man, this sounds like a good thing.
Enemy spy plane.
Well, I'm really not focusing right now. I mean, I could do a little something on this game if I really wanted to get into it. I really was trying to just talk to you guys, speak to you, if you wills. I find it therapeutic. Let's go down here. And so I hope y'all guys having a good old Tuesday right now. Shaking and doing your thing. I'll probably see around the same amount of time. No, matter of fact, no, even longer than that. I think the last time I went to a GameStop was probably in 2012 or 2011. And I went there, I believe I went to it's a GameStop that was in a mall. And I went there and got something out of there. Matter of fact, I remember what it was. I got a PS3 controller, and I had got, oh shit, got a PS3 controller. Oh man, Ghostbusters, love it. We got it somewhere over here. There's someone there. I got Ghostbusters. Hell, I just did a video just a couple minutes ago on my channel talking about the difference between Ghostbusters 1 and 2. This right here's the box set. I was talking about the differences between the movies. Kind of like a versus, but yeah, man, Ghostbusters that's a really fun ass game. And to me, it's really like the third movie. Because, rest in peace, Harold Ramis. It had all the original, of course, Ghostbusters in it. And, you know, I just love the overall feel of that movie, of that game, which really felt like a movie to me. I love Ghostbusters. I noticed I got my Ghostbusters shirt on right here. Got my little stuff in the back. I even got some figurines that I got a couple years back. Matter of fact, I got that off ToysRUs.com. That's another place, man, Toys R Us, man. I just wish they were still around. And this is coming from somebody that really didn't go to Toys R Us a lot when they were a kid. But, man, I just hate how they got rid of a lot of places that you knew growing up. Like I said, I'm an old school cat, so I remember Blockbuster, Toys R Us, Hollywood Video. And I just hate how they just monopolized. You know, most is because people just took over those things. Yeah, definitely. Ghostbusters, the video game. You can, to me, if you ask anybody, they say, man, did we ever get a Ghostbusters 3? Yeah, but it was in the video game form, but we got a Ghostbusters 3. And I know somebody on YouTube, they, how the fuck did I not get a hit marker? But, like, no, I was just saying, like, if you think about a lot of the stuff when it comes, especially, like, when they were talking about the reboot. And at first, I shitted on that fact of them even attempting to even try to do what was already done with Ghostbusters 1 and 2. And, like I said, people knock Ghostbusters 2 a lot. But I feel Ghostbusters 2 to me was not a bad movie. It was a pretty decent movie. I think it was well put together. I do think the one that they had with the female cast was just, it was a cash grab. The movie to me is not as bad as people make it seem. But I think they kept on doing this whole feminist this, feminist that thing. And like I said, I'm 100% for equal opportunity, but damn. Just to sit there and know that they would sit there and just kind of just do the movie like that. Plus, they had it in a diverse kind of way of bringing the cast members from the original movie back. But they're different people. They're different. I mean, like, come on, bro. I just didn't get that. Come on, man. Ain't no freaking way. Come on, bro. What the hell is that? Come on. They just didn't want to give me that chance whatsoever to even get that kill. They didn't want to give me that kill. But like I said, that's it, man. Ghostbusters was the truth. I even heard a couple years back that they was talking about rebooting Back to the Future, and they were going to have Justin Bieber play Marty McFly. Hell yeah, I'm going to see it. First of all, Ghostbusters Afterlife is going to be like a direct continuation from the original movies. I saw that the young lady that's in the movie, she's supposed to be the granddaughter of Egon Spengler. So that's cool. You have, of course, the kid from Stranger Things. And I love Stranger Things. I think it's Stranger Things. I haven't seen season 3 yet. I did watch season 1 and 2. I'll stick your head out. Stick your head out. They just don't want to give it to me. You gonna give me this? Come on. Oh, you playing. Come on. Come on. Okay, that sucks. I know I had some damn hit markers too. But yeah, man, I'm definitely going to see that movie. I agree, bro. But you know how Hollywood is. They can't come up with an original idea. They have to bring back nostalgia. They tug at us about it, but certain ways nostalgia can work great, and that's no lie. Certain things about it can work perfect, but in other ways, you're just getting a cash grab. I feel like with this with Ghostbusters Afterlife, I feel it's a lot of heart going into it. First of all, the movie is directed by Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman's son, and he played the little kid in the sequel, Ghostbusters 2, who was the one that said, "My dad said you guys are full of shit, and that's why you went out of business." That was little Jason Reitman right there in that movie in Ghostbusters 2. So it's a lot of connection, and you can tell it's a lot of parts being put in this movie. So when you think about stuff like that, you know this is not going to be just some cookie cutter money grab. It's going to be something that's going to have some dedication to it. Man, really? They already fucking made a fucking RoboCop. Well, we won that one. They made a fucking RoboCop 2014 version. Man, I'm not gonna lie though. I actually liked RoboCop 2014. I don't think it was as bad as people wanted to make it seem. It did feel like it was not a remake, more of a reboot. But it's just, I don't know. I kind of look at it like, oh yeah, it's so, it is because this is roughly a span of what, 6 years, maybe 1 year, 7 years. I find like, first of all, when I look at movies like, for instance, movies that have been remade, I look at, for instance, I go back to Nightmare on Elm Street. And I say originals like Nightmare on Elm Street. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger. With RoboCop, Peter Weller is Alex Murphy / RoboCop. It's hard to sit there and just say we can put another actor in those boots or in those shoes to take over a role that was iconic from the start, from the actor that played the original character. That's kind of like I said, I compared Nightmare on Elm Street. It's not even just Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. It's, of course, with the RoboCop movie where you had another actor play. And now, in that situation, I kind of feel like RoboCop, Peter Weller played RoboCop in RoboCop 1 and 2. Another actor played him, I forget the actor name, Robert, I forgot his last name. But he played in the movie Thinner, Stephen King's Thinner. He played RoboCop in RoboCop 3. Then after that, they decided to do the TV show. And I remember the TV series that came out around like 94 on ABC. And they had a different actor play him. Then they had Prime Directive, which was a miniseries. They had a different actor playing that RoboCop. So they've had a bunch of different people playing RoboCop. It's almost like the Batman situation with that. But then I look at movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, where Nightmare on Elm Street, Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger, period. There's nobody should or can replace Robert Englund because that's the movie that's his staple. That's something that he did, he perfected. So topping something like that when it comes to movies, that the originality, I think, like I said, with Hollywood is that they have like dumped a lot of stuff as it relates to movies and anything really, to the point where it's too watered down, and plus you can't just sit there and replace everybody because you feel, oh, we can make a new movie, we get somebody else to do this. Come on, man, it's just a bunch of bullshit. I personally feel, like I said, with RoboCop, I think it could be done, but it had to be. And then I heard something about the reboot, and that goes back to them rebooting it again. I actually heard that they talked about bringing Peter Weller back as RoboCop, but they would have him do the voice. And I remember I heard something about that too, because I remember he did that KFC commercial, which I thought it was pretty funny. The KFC commercial he did, where he was voicing Robo Colonel Sanders or some shit like that. So I remember that right there. So if they could actually do RoboCop, maybe do it in an advanced CGI form and have Peter Weller back as RoboCop, that would actually still be pretty tight. That would be RoboCop still. It would be still the same actor. But I don't know. Like, but I said, I did enjoy the 2014 reboot because I thought it was pretty decent. It didn't try to go too far with connecting it to the original movies. I thought the way they kind of bastardized it a little bit, where they watered it down, like in the original movie when Alex Murphy is killed, like it was brutal, it was gruesome. He was shot multiple times. His arm was shot off. He was shot in the head. All that. In the remake, he just gets blown up in a car. Well, he doesn't even get in the car. He actually goes to the car, opens the door, and bam, he's blown up. So it lets you know how much they wanted to change stuff. And remember, this movie originally, you had movies that when it came to like the way they did ratings back then, like you would have a rating of this movie would be PG-13, and you would have some shit that's going real hardcore in the movie. When you look at movies now, the littlest thing could be considered bad taste, because you know our culture is so PC now when it comes to anything you do. So it'll be hard for me, like it'll be hard to put movies in a good edgy tone, especially when you want to remake a movie that actually had an edgy tone to it. But I don't know. I just feel like, you know, and I know how some people say, well, when it comes to those movies, it is what it is. And yes, for some ways it can be is what it is. But I kind of feel like at the end of the day, if you're a fan of the original movies, you're going to see that those movies were good just the way they were. Man, bro. You said, bruh, you just said some truth right there. You, Crystal Wars 100. I'm going to just be real with you. There's been times on my channel where I wanted to do skits or do little comedy, little vids where, you know, it's, you know, to me, I think it's funny. And it's been videos I've done in the past where it hit people a certain way. If you look on my channel, I got a video, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's called The Real Ghostbusters Parody. That video, if I was to upload a video like that now, and I'm glad they haven't just fucking bastardized that video or tried to get it off the channel, but the video, it doesn't necessarily play fun of an issue of a child being, you know, this, that with their father and this and that. But the video is more did in a comic tone. And it's a video, like I said, it was one of my earlier videos that I did. Oh man, you remember the rest? Dude, you remember the Slim Jim one? Damn, I forgot about that one. Need a little excitement. Step into my dick. Oh man. Damn, bro. That was the shit, bro. Bro, I ain't lying, man. That's a video that what was in the video. The guy kept on showing little cue cards, and I kept Stephanie, feel the excitement. Step into my dick. Ooh, yeah. But when I did that video, I think at that particular point, YouTube was not as pushy as it was back then. I used to do these videos about, I used to pick on popular YouTubers, right? And I had a video about Chris Crocker, if you remember him. He was the one that did the Leave Britney Alone thing when Britney had her nervous Britney Spears had her nervous breakdown. And he was like, leave Britney alone. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And then it was the Fred video where Fred, you know, Fred was like, hi, and all that shit. And I basically picked on them motherfuckers. I mean, shit. I feel like this. When you got people that have accumulated a little bit of success, I feel it's all ins and out. I think I am not a person that was real popular in school and all that shit. And I never really just, felt this way or that way about myself. But I feel like a generation now is going to be softer than toilet paper because there's so much stuff now where if you say something, it could be held against you in the court of law. Just in general. Man, bro, I always go by the motto: a person can like my shit or they can not like my shit. It is what it is. Man, shit, MNC, he's still up in there. Man, dead man, Agrabah's still in there too. Dan Van Dam, that's his channel now. Yeah, Viper 29, man, shit. Man, you taking it real way back. You taking it back in the day. Shit. Like I said, I just feel like when I used to watch videos back then, it was like you said, a joke. If you sit there and take a joke, a knock joke, like I remember I said a video, the easily offended. And I've done a lot of videos like that where I've talked about people being offended about this and that. YouTube already kind of gets on your ass about copyright. So when you do like a video, if it has anything that's even considered something that they can put a strike on, they will do it. And I've always said like this: I do videos because of the enjoyment of doing them. I've never felt the need to want to sit there and try to censor myself because why would I do that? Why would I censor myself on something? First of all, I remember when YouTube was YouTube. The definition of what the channel was YouTube. It's a channel for you, the people, to want to, express yourself and, have your opinions out there. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't believe in sitting there trying to bully or do all that shit toward people if it's a particular person or something like that. I don't believe in that. But the thing about doing something, if you're feeling like you want to do something in a hilarious, comical kind of way, I feel like, that is what it is.
Securing Alpha. Losing C.
Man, I say like this. It's called Google. When they bought YouTube out, it was like YouTube basically sold their soul. They literally sold their soul because they now was all about the money. It's about that quota, cash, what they trying to get. So it's all about what they want out of their that demographic or whatever. It kind of falls under the same thing when you sit there and watch TV shows. You can watch a good comedy, and even if you watch movies now, you can find movies getting censored as hell. I used to watch in living color, and I heard from one of the original creators, Keenan Ivory Wayans, about them trying to reboot the show. He said it wouldn't work now. And the guy asked why. He said the reason it wouldn't work now is because the simple fact, the stuff they did on In Living Color was dealing with stuff about, they talked about gay people that were handicapped, this and that, but they did it in a comical fashion. But like he said, he could not do a show like In Living Color now because of the simple fact that you would have too many people that'll be offended. I know doggone well these bullets. Are you kidding me? Really? Did you see how many times I just shot that dude?
Securing B. Enemy has Alpha. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
And I sit there, so like you do like the idea of like I did something recently where I guess in some ways it offended certain people because they felt a certain way about themselves, and I had to tone back. First of all, when you're at a job, for instance, if you work somewhere, it's understandable you have to have workplace etiquette. That's understandable. But like when you do like something like do a video where you just either shooting the shit or just telling a joke, it's just a bunch of crazy shit. I grew up with Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Andrew Dice Clay. You know, these guys didn't give a fuck. They said a joke. They stood by that joke 120%. They stood by their joke. If they said something that offended, well. If you offended, take your ass to the another fucking video. That's how I always say about my motto is I say, if this video pisses you off, change the channel, bitch. I've still stood by this shit since day one. Plain and simple. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my comedy or if I do something in a comical way. That's how I've always been. But shit, I just think go by the whole point. Just like I said, if it's something that's an issue, shit, it don't have to be an issue. It really don't.
Pull the damn plug. Deconflict and move to Xville.
Fuckers. We're gonna make them pay.
I did a video recently where I was doing, and that was before the election happened, where I was acting like Donald Trump. And the video was not necessarily disrespectful toward the president. It was mostly a video of me just singing a song, and some people felt that video was kind of overstepping its boundaries because I can do a mean Donald Trump impression, so I tried to do a Donald Trump and trying to do it this way and everything. And I got a mask right here where I put the mask on and I do the video. But I mean, it's just crazy. Like, you can only do so much where people feel like they're just this and that about themselves. Oh yeah, you're racist, you're transphobic, you're this, you're that. First of all, I have no problem with somebody wanting to be a female. If you want to be a woman, be a woman. You know what I'm saying? You want to stick a tampon up your ass, stick a tampon up your ass. I'm just saying. I always stand by that motto. Change the channel, bitch. I always go by the model like this. Since most people have been on this earth, we've had a governing society. Anybody that is walking and breathing right now knows that we are in a governing society. So when we think about every elected official that has either been a governor, mayor, or a president, anything like that over a country, we have to look at the fact that it is what it is. I remember watching Saturday Night Live. I'm talking about the old school Saturday Night Live. Like with Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Lorraine Newman. I'm talking about like not back in the '70s Saturday Night Live, and they would do jokes about Ronald Reagan, about Jimmy Carter, about you name it, Gerald Ford. They did jokes, and yeah. It was placed in Richard Nixon, you name it. They was doing those jokes, and even later on in the '80s with George Bush Sr. and then later on in the '90s with Bill Clinton. The one thing about Bill Clinton, I like to do his impression too. I sat there and said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. She had sex with me. So basically, I sit there and say like this: if you can take a joke, cool. If you can't, cool. You do not have to repeat. You do not have to. I repeat this 1, 2, 3 back and forth to anybody that knows me. Oh, goddamn, I fell in the damn water. You do not have to sit there and kiss anybody's ass to have them like what you say. I always go by the motto of, hey, I can take a joke. Hey, I used to get picked on a lot in school, man. It is what it is, man. They say the strong survive, bro. Okay, now my fucking teammate was right there. They supposed to goddamn. But no, like I said, it's about self-expression. And like I say, everybody's not gonna laugh at your shit. Everybody ain't gonna sit there and agree with your stuff. It's all about what you want to put out there and how you feel about it. Most of the time when I do a joke, don't get me wrong, have that idea in my head to think about. I don't want to make this offensive towards certain people. But then also at the same time, I'm looking at the fact that I think it's funny. And then when I sit there and put a video out there, I'm going to put it out there because I feel like it's funny. I did a video, and I think I ended up deleting that video. I'm not for sure. It's called Freddy Got Fingered. And it's basically like a Scooby-Doo parody. And I'm doing the voice of Shaggy and Scooby on the video. I see he just got shit. Oh, you got it. But no, I was like, in the video, I was like, you know how every episode of Scooby-Doo where Fred would say, all right, Scoob, you and Shag, you guys, it seems like my damn live feed started glitching out because I've been playing a game for a minute. Let me see something. Am I still there? I might have to reset. Okay, Am I still there? I might have to reset. Trying to figure out something. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Okay. Let's see, we're back. Yeah, man, I had to reset it. I'm trying to figure out if I can get it back on there. Okay. Alright. Nah, that's what happens with, don't get me wrong, the capture card I got is decent, but for some weird reason it will freeze out. Yeah, I had to unhook it and plug it back up. Nah, but like I did a video, like I said, I did a video where I was like acting like Shaggy, and I was like, Fred was like, okay, Scooby, you and Shaggy go this way. You know how every episode of Scooby-Doo where like Shaggy and Scooby always get put to go somewhere, or they would go with Velma. And Fred was like, okay, Shag, I and Daphne will go this way. And then like in the video I was saying like, man, why in the world I always have to go with the damn dog? And just I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've been a late starter on pretty much every next gen system that has came out ever since the PS3. Why, thank you. That's right. Just crackling. I'm trying to get that little Scooby-Doo out there. No, but the PS5 it's overhyped for no reason. You got motherfuckers killing themselves over there. A dude broke into somebody's fucking house to get a fucking PS5. Come on now. I got my PS3. You said PS5, bro? You said you didn't get a PS5 until 2005? What the hell? Oh, PS2. Okay. I see the correction. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I got mine a little bit later on too. I got my PlayStation 2 in 2003. So that was roughly 3 years after it had released. And I got it, for, believe it or not, I didn't even get the PS2 first. I got a GameCube. And this ain't no knock at Nintendo, because I love Nintendo. Nintendo is my friend. I got the GameCube in 03. I see you said you got it. Okay. And when I got the GameCube, I thought that the GameCube was going to be like the Xbox. Well, at the time when the PS2 came out, the Xbox was getting ready to come out I think in 2001. So I'm thinking by the time I could get this, because I heard it, this and that, I'm thinking that I'm going to have it on be able to watch movies and shit. And when I got the GameCube, I was hit in the face real quick that I couldn't play DVDs on it. So I was like, oh shit. That's no knock at the GameCube itself, because I probably could have had some good playment out, because I know they had a lot of good games to come out for it. But I wanted my DVDs. I wanted to get an all-in-one system where I could watch movies and be able to play my games and all that shit. But yeah. Game Boy. What kind of Game Boy you got? You talking about like an old model Game Boy? What kind of Game Boy did you get? You got a like the old school Game Boy for $5? I'm saying you said you got a wait a minute. You said you got a Game Boy at Mid Gym. You said I got a Game Boy last year, pretty cool. It has like 4 colors and it was only $5. What the hell is you talking about, bro? Huh? No, you ain't talking about an original Game Boy. Cause you can get an original Game Boy little to nothing now. Oh, but no, I had got like the GameCube, and I got the GameCube. It was a purple one, and I think that was the original color in the purple one. I had it for like 2 weeks, and I still had my receipt from Walmart, and it had like a 30-day receipt return on it. So I just returned it back. And with the difference of the money, I just went on and got a PlayStation 2. And after I got the PS2, I was hooked. I played the shit out of PlayStation 2. I mean, one of the main games I used to play on there was Grand Theft Auto 3. Then after that, I got Grand Theft Auto 4. I used to play a whole lot of that. I loved one game I used to love playing was called Enter the Matrix. And I loved that game. It didn't have Neo on there. I'm talking about the first one that came out on the PlayStation 2. And I just played the fuck out that game. I enjoyed it too. There's a couple of games I used to play on the PS2 that I really had fun playing with. But I think those are some games that kind of stood out a lot for me. And then, of course, like I said, my fighting games and my wrestling games, I played like every WWE game on the PS2.
Free for all.
Just Bring It was pretty decent. I just hated the fact that the season mode was fucking short as hell. And then, like, it's always gotta be look at that motherfucker. I'd rather get killed the right way, but these motherfuckers be in corners and shit. This shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm just shooting at the ground. Let me see if I even got a hit. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I could be like this. I don't like just sitting in a damn spot. I be watching a bunch of people play games on YouTube and stuff like, man, I don't like that damn camping shit. And you got the best deal, bro. I ain't gonna even lie on this shit. Shit, man. Enter the Matrix was fun as fuck. Like I said, I hated that you couldn't play a Neo, but they did have the Matrix Path of Neo that came out after that. So you did play Neo on that one. But overall, I love the fuck out that game. I never actually played a Bugs Life, though. I remember the movie. But I never played the game, though. That was around that time Pixar and all those different areas. Like, you had Toy Story, you had Bugs Life. It was another one movie I remember, Ant movie. Remember that movie? It was kind of like Bugs. It's like, I think both of those movies came out around the same time, I think. Okay, that was garbage. I should have got that kill better than that. You got killed. I know they finna come. I need to move. Why you gonna give me my skills, man? It make me feel like I can't kill nobody up in this game. Oh, I gotta be a goddamn noob. Like, these motherfuckers are not playing worth shit.
Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy RCXD detected.
Ah, hell no. These motherfuckers ain't playing worth shit on this lobby. Shit, they suck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I suck too, but I just went on a fucking tear just like out of nowhere just then. It's a first person shooter? I might have to watch some videos on that. Oh, what we got? Come on, shoot. Okay, dude, what the fuck, man? Okay, I just fucking tried to aim and shoot. You know what? It's all good, bro. This motherfucker done put this goddamn thing right there. So it's a bug's life, right? It's a bug's life. I'm gonna actually have to check that out because I want to see that shit. First person kids game shooter, like, okay. This motherfucker's gonna camp the man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Did I get that off? And then they gonna show I ain't get it out. Fuck out of here. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on now. That's a bunch of bullshit right there. The AK is pretty sweet. What the fuck? Our Call of Duty games mainly for multiplayer and not the single. Nah. Call of Duty, actually, when I believe it or not, I'm gonna be real with you. I got into Call of Duty in 2009 when I played the first Modern Warfare. Well, actually, really, it was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and I'm stuck. And I played the campaign first, which is pretty much like the single player story mode. So I played that first, and I didn't really give a shit about multiplayer at the time. I just liked playing the other game modes, or the actual main game itself, which is the actual campaign, which is like a story mode, which is the single player game. And when I started, once I finished playing the campaign and story mode on it and stuff, for the single player mode, I really well, okay, let me go and see what this whole because I done seen the people on videos on YouTube and stuff playing Call of Duty and shit, and I was like, okay, I want to see what this is about. So I started playing it, had no idea what I'm doing, still don't have no idea what I'm doing even now, but I started playing the games, had no idea what I was doing, and eventually I started getting like addicted to it almost, and I started learning the stuff, upgrading my weapons, getting the abilities and this and that. What I've learned over the years of playing Call of Duty is some Call of Duties play better than others as it relates to the feel of them. This game right here is not necessarily a bad game, but I noticed that the way they set up lobbies is so random. Sometimes you can be in a lobby where you can be like the best player, and the next moment you're in a lobby where you're getting shit on like I don't know what. But yeah, the main Call of Duty games are legit the single player. But I remember when they came out with what it was, I believe it was Black Ops 3, or it was either Advanced Warfare. They had came out with that game.
Enemy RCXD detected.
And I I know they took off. I believe it was Modern War. I think it was Black Ops 3. Don't get me wrong, get me right. It was on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version. They took campaign off of it and just had the multiplayer. And basically, people ranted about this because they felt like it wasn't a complete game. And people ranted about that because they felt like, why would I spend my hard-earned money on a game and it's not complete? So I remember people ranted about that for a minute. So I do remember stuff like that when it came to that. You know, the whole time I was thinking I was playing multiplayer, I wasn't. See, I've seen video of that particular game. It looks pretty cool. And be honest with you, it was like really one of the forefathers to the handheld Call of Duty games now. Because I got a Call of Duty mobile on my phone. And yeah, it's pretty decent also. I like the DS, how the DS implemented that into their game system. Because it looks really, really good on the DS. I've seen videos of it. You know what? It probably was Black Ops 4. And I believe it was Black Ops 4 and it came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And I guess they felt like they were trying to advance to the newer systems. Oh man, can I steal this man's shit? He got a tech chopper? Oh shit, it's on. Come on. I got a tech chopper? You think I can win it? Nah, because I'm going to get killed by bitches. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. This is what I mean about these kill streaks. Look at the attack chopper. Okay, we finally get some of that. Oh, come on. You hiding in the fucking house. Come on. I want this. Give it to me. Give it to me, please. Come on, give it to me. Come on. Somebody over here. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck that. Come on, man. Give me that shit. Come on, shoot. Damn, jump. Fuck it. Fuck! These motherfuckers. There we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yes! Yes, people! You witnessed me! I did that! I did that, people! That is me! Number one! Yeah. My cousin actually was telling me about that. And I said, oh, Black Ops 4 they had a battle with. He said, yeah, because my sister has it on PS4. Yeah. Yes, bruh. First place. I did that shit. I did that shit. I smacked that shit. I hit that shit. Free fall. I didn't even realize I was playing free fall. When I first started the game, I thought I was on multiplayer. But then I actually had to start investing a little bit in the game to make sure I could do it. Man, because I'm going to be honest with you, playing this game is addictive because you want to do good. But, you know, if you don't do good, it kind of always hits you a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I do like Warzone. When you play Warzone, it's got that whole battle royale feel to it. Like I said, it has its it has its going and goings when it comes to stuff like that. Because I feel like at the end of the day, like I said, like when you play against other people, it kind of helps a lot. Because I grew up, like I said, when I played Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, if a couple of guys across the street, or whatever, we all kids at the time, we play the game, and I like that in that feel. Counter Strike, I've heard a lot about that game. I've not really played that one. It's a game that I actually have on my computer. And my computer can run a couple of good games. It's called Black Squad. You ever played that? I got a game called Black Squad. And it's a free-to-play game. It's kind of like Counter Strike with the overall feel of a first-person shooter and stuff. Well, I put it like this. I didn't really play any fighting games online until, believe it or not, when I first got Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. And I had it on the PS3. And I went on and played it a couple of times against a couple of people online. And when I tell you I was getting my ass handed to me, I was like, man. Oh yeah, they got that like this on this one also, but that's kind of like a round robin, kind of like a where you have to be very, very kind of very careful about how you play the game. Yeah, they got that on here too. I just like playing like team deathmatch on here and kill confirm because I mean I am a running gun. I sometimes I don't ask questions first. I just run and gun and try to see if I can do some shit. So yeah, I would probably be the worst teammate to have in those particular in that particular game mode. Can I get it? Oh, okay. This is the thing that pisses me off. You see those hit markers? It's like they don't even fucking exist. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 9 was pretty cool, man. I definitely like Mortal Kombat 9. I still have like a little, I guess, nostalgia for the fact of the older games. Like for me, Mortal Kombat Trilogy was a game I played the shit out of when I was younger for the PlayStation. I just played the hell out of that game a lot. And look, now you see you're fake, but nah, they won't give it to me though.
Taking the objective.
Let's see something. Look at this shit. I'm flipping my dumb ass. Guess what? Watch this. I'm gonna just take them out because that's how you gotta do it. Let's see something. Come on. I see you. Damn. Why did I turn my head the way? I knew he was coming the other way.
Securing B.
Okay. I know that's one game that everybody talks about, Counter Strike, and there's another one. I forgot the name of the other one. But everybody, see, my whole thing is like that's what they said. That lets you know like you play games. Man, that's it. That's the thing to get me. Okay, I shot that dude multiple times in the back of his head, and you would think that he would have died, right? But apparently, the I hate how they make me prone like that. My cousin got my controls on tactical. The tactical is not as bad come on. See, I should have had that. The original GoldenEye, yeah, GoldenEye. But here's the crazy thing. I didn't really get into GoldenEye because I didn't have an N64 growing up. My mom has an N64, but I didn't have one growing up as a kid. I was more of a PlayStation, the original PlayStation. So, like I said, like to just see like older games like that, like Doom or GoldenEye. Now, as time went on, I did get a chance to play it now, back in, to get the feel of it, and it's pretty good. I mean, when you think about GoldenEye, it was the original first-person shooter, if you will. It was like the one that started it all. Okay, yeah. Onimusha, that was okay, yeah, man. I forgot about that damn game. God of War, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played God of War 1 and God of War 2. God of War 3, never played. It was one that came out. That was another thing, like with the God of War series, like because it's exclusive for the PlayStation. Hold on one second, guys.
Switching sides. Secure the objective.
That's all I got.
Taking Charlie. Enemy has A.
You threw a shot at 2 whiskey.
Charlie Enemy has B.
Don't throw it. I'm not. Sorry about that, guys.
Taking B.
And see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a trailer back in 2018 of that God of War game, and it looked great. I like the Kratos, the actor who does the voice. I found out that the original actor that did the voice of Kratos from the original games was, if you guys ever seen the show called Living Singles, one of the actors, he played the character on their name, Overton. And dude, I did not know he was. Then in the newer God of War games, the actor that played on what's the name of the show? It had Kevin Sorbo on it, who played Hercules from the Hercules TV show. The black guy. Damn. They have that deep voice, that strong, powerful voice. That I am the God of War. Let's go, boy. Just that deep voice, man. I said, man. If I could ever get a chance to be a voice actor, that would be my dream job. Just to do voices on cartoons, or there would be some amazing shit to do some stuff like that. Cause I always call myself an impressionist. That's one of the first things my channel I used to always do was do impressions. So yeah, they do little impressions and stuff. Yeah, T.C. Carson. Yeah, he did the original voice of Kratos. I am the God of War. Yeah. Man, I guess you shoot motherfucker in the knees. Okay, yeah. You know your shit, bro. Yeah, man. I remember this Andromeda. Andromeda. He was on the show Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo. Yeah. Really good actor. Really good actor, though. But I remember Andromeda. I used to watch Andromeda a lot back in the day, too. I'm gonna be honest with you. My partner Mike MSC, he loves my Stone Cold Steve Austin. The bottom line is, son, I stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry, and that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so. So yeah, Stone Cold and I can do Homer Simpson. Donut. I also can do Marge Simpson. I think I have a mixed combination of different voices I do. Some of them hit on the mark more than others, but like if I actually like focus in on the voices, I can get them all the way to where I need them to be. Cause I've done Al Pacino, say hello to my little friend. You know, just doing like weird, just out there voices. Like, thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. And thank you, Mr. Crystal Water. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you know, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so like it's like I do Stone Cold, I do Hulk Hogan. So what are you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you, the largest arms in the world, and all my Hulkamaniacs coming to see Hulk Hogan do what he does, man?
Securing B.
I think ever since I was a kid, I used to always try to do wrestling impressions because I, you know, try to do the voices of wrestlers and shit.
B, double down. Enemies AO. Taking fire.
And my dumb ass tried to reload. Oh, Macho Man. The tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Oh yeah. On the rise to the cream of the top, never be dropped. I am the Macho Man, Randy Savage. I am the man. I am the madness. Yeah, I am the man with the plan. Oh yeah, dig it. So yeah, do the Macho Man. You know, all that little stuff, man. I mean, yeah, any wrestler from, especially the classic area like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. Those, like I said, that was my childhood, man. I grew up on all those wrestlers from back in the day, man. Oh shit, we finna win this motherfucker. Come on.
Securing
Oh shit, come on. Hell yeah, that's it. That's it.
enemy eliminated. Moving to exfil.
Bruh, Jay Lethal, man, bruh. When I tell you, like, cause I'm a huge TNA fan. So when I saw TNA back in the day, I saw it live when he did the Macho Man. He became Black Machismo. Bruh. Awesome, man. When I tell you, bruh, when I was looking at how he talked, his mannerisms and stuff, man. And then he eventually did the Nature Boy, a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. The Nature Boy Ric Flair. To be the man, woo! You gotta be the man. And I'm saying, when he did Ric Flair, another great impression, man. And he did that in front of Ric Flair. I know Jay Lethal said that when he first did his impression, he actually got a chance to talk to the Macho Man. And the Macho Man was like, hey, brother, you did a really good impression of me, man. Really spot on. Oh, yeah, I can dig it. So yeah, Jay Lethal, man, definitely has a really good Macho Man, bro. He's a really cool wrestler, too. I've seen some of his stuff in Ring of Honor also. Hell yeah. And they were going back and forth. They were spatting so hard, bro. I mean, away, because like Ric Flair was like, you're not Ric Flair, I'm Ric Flair. It was just going back and forth, man. I remember that shit like it was yesterday, bro. Man, Ric Flair, man, nature boy. I actually tried to do they had a contest in TNA for a Ric Flair voice thing. I did the video and submitted it it was for TNA Wrestling, but I was disqualified because I had background music. I forgot to I had like on a little suit, I had on a little watch, and I was doing it. I'm custom made from head to toe, doing all this stuff. Yeah, man, that's 11 years ago, bro. I mean, the 2010s in general, like just looking at the time frame, if you just look at it, I sit there and try not to dwell on it like that, but you gotta look at it, we in 2021 now. I graduated high school in 2002. And I sit there and think about stuff like that. I be like, man, what time. Just looking at different shit, like how things are now, it just makes you think like, wow. That's why they say, man, cherish your time, cherish the time around your peoples and everything, man. Because time is like a sprinkle of salt. You never know how fast it can go. Man, bro, I remember I actually did a video talking about this shit, man. I sat there and said, like, I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the whole build up I really wanted it to work because I am a huge fan of the Monday Night Wars. I was a WCW fan as well as the WWF fan. So, like, I channel switch back and forth between both products. I love everything about both of them. I think, competition motivates you, especially, like, when you look at how the WWF was at the time with the Attitude Era and stuff with Stone Cold, with The Rock, and all those different wrestlers and shit, man. Double kill. Come on, keep your head. Keep your head. But no, I just sit there and just think about stuff like that. I sit there and say, man, it kind of felt like that once Vince McMahon really bought out all his competition, he felt he didn't have a need or a want to even try to keep his product the way he wanted to keep it. Because he felt like, okay, well, I've beaten all my competitors. I don't have to do anything. I can just sit on my ass and just stuff like that, man. I mean, oh yeah, there we go, bro. But I just feel like at the end of the day, just looking at just all the stuff in general, I knew I was going to get this one, right? But looking at the way the WWE is now, it's not the competition they want. But now, really with AEW, they are what WWE is getting to look at now as you sit there and see, especially how things are now. WWE has to compete with AEW because AEW is working with other wrestling companies, including Impact Wrestling, formerly TNA. So, yeah. But I still, like I said, I guess I'm always going to be a wrestling fan. I mean, I don't tend to watch the programming as much as I can, but I do try to keep up with the product because I am subscribed to the stuff to see what's going on in the wrestling worlds, if you will. And like I said, they say you still have good wrestling out there. It's just not mainstream as WWE is. Because WWE is like WWE. That's what you know, WWE. If you don't know anything else, you know WWE, right? So when you have like New Japan and AEW and you have all these other different wrestling companies that are out there and they are putting out stellar shit, like matches and everything, like everything that they're doing is like top notch, but people still continue talking about, WWE. I remember like some of the stuff I used to see back in the day, man, like especially when I remember when I first started watching ECW. Excuse me. When I first started watching ECW, and this was like back in like 96, 95. I remember seeing ECW. And the thing about ECW was it was like counterculture wrestling. And it was so next level. And that was something that was like different from WCW and WWF. It was like that edgy ass shit. And I remember watching this when I was like, what, 13, 14. So I was pretty young watching this shit, man. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. When I saw shit on ECW, the shit looked real. I mean, like, literally when you saw wrestlers fighting, doing, like, hitting the head with a chair, or, you know, of course now people are frown on half that shit now because, you know, like, hey, concussions and all that stuff. But when you first saw it, when it originally happened, you were like, wow, man, I have to question whether or not wrestling is real or fake. You know, just the whole point of, like, looking at shit like that. That gave WWE competition. And then Vince McMahon sat there and said, wait a minute, I need to see what these guys at ECW are doing. And it motivated him to want to switch his product up to make it better so it could be watchable. That's why the Attitude Era came out. Yeah, man, it's like I said, I think wrestling now is at its, because like wrestling for people, if you look at your history, wrestling has always had its down points and its high points. In the 1950s, wrestling had its high points, and then once it phased out, it went down to like a point of, you know, where it was what it was. I think nowadays, wrestling is not questionable about what it is, about whether or not. Yeah, I mean, I put it to you like this. Sandman said that in an interview. He said, look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not to say that Steve Austin is one of my favorite wrestlers. So I'm not knocking him. But I said, look at Steve Austin. Look at his concept of him drinking beer. And then look at the Sandman who was already doing the shit. He was already drinking beer and doing all that stuff in ECW. And then you look at the edgier stuff, like the crucifixion angle with Raven and the Sandman. I mean, Tommy Dreamer and Raven. I think we have a Sandman or something like that. But anyway, you look at that, and then you look at what happened with The Undertaker and Stone Cold with the Ministry of Darkness and stuff, with the stuff that was going on there. You got to look at a whole lot of stuff, like analyzing, WWF. And I remember Paul Heyman did a shoot on Raw, on SmackDown, to Vince, saying, if it wasn't for ECW, there wouldn't be an Attitude Era and stuff like that. And I remember him saying that. Oh, come on. Get this. Man, pissing me off now. Come on, get this. Y'all motherfuckers ain't finna do me. Come on. Who else wants some? Who else wants? You want some? Want some hot sauce? Nah, but like I said, man. I do feel that too. Because if you look at the Shane Douglas, many people feel like he should have been one of the top guys in the WWF at one point. When they gave him a real goofy ass gimmick, him being a teacher and shit. And if you think about all the stuff Shane Douglas did in ECW, and remember, you got to remember that Shane Douglas actually in his younger years, he was a young guy in the WWF at one point. And like, of course, you know, he was just used as enhanced talent. Then he left, and then he got his name known in ECW. Then they brought him back from ECW, and then they basically bastardized him with that whole teacher gimmick, Dean Douglas. And then it's like Triple H, of course, was friends with Shawn Michaels and all them and shit. And you look at all the stuff that happened in that, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a huge Shawn Michaels fan, but I know as it relates to the Clique, that was a lot of BS. And they really kind of ran roughshod over the whole company at that time. Maybe it would have changed different as it relates to how the company would have been, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at all the stuff. Oh yeah. Come on. Bro. That was good. That was a good game. That was a good game. 31-14. That was good. 31-14. That was good. Damn, I should have got this stuff. But yeah, man, like, if you think about, like, the way Triple H's character was, And don't get me wrong, I like Triple H's character. I mean, I like it. I mean, I think it was probably just a little bit tweaked, just a little bit to not be too much like it. But yeah. Yeah. And then there was a couple other guys like Bam Bam Bigelow. I remember they showed a thing with when Scott Hall came to ECW, and basically Shane Douglas, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Chris Candido. There was a bunch of other guys. Well, Chris Candido had brought Scott Hall in there to do some stuff with ECW, and Shane Douglas, they wouldn't have none of that shit. They was gonna whoop Scott Hall's ass. They was gonna beat the fuck out of him, all because of the stuff that happened back in the day. And like I said, you look at Shawn Michaels. Of course, Shawn Michaels is different now, but back then, Shawn Michaels was a prick. He was an asshole. And I've seen videos of a bunch of wrestlers from Bret Hart. Of course, Bret Hart would say stuff about, and even Undertaker threatened to whoop his ass when he said he wasn't gonna drop the belt to Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14. It's a lot of shit. Like I said, they said the whole point about the click, kind of makes me think about in school when you had the click, certain clicks you can only be around and this shit. Yeah, he was an angry young bastard. Could you imagine Shawn Michaels back in the day talking to Vince McMahon? Hey Vince, you got this guy Vader coming in, right? Yeah, Vader, yeah, big fan Vader. He's a big guy. He wrestled in Japan and WCW. Well, I don't want him to go over me because I'm the Heartbreak Kid, and the Heartbreak Kid lays down for absolutely nobody. And Vince McMahon's like, you're right. We gotta job Vader out. And there you go. That's how I can imagine how Shawn Michaels was back then when it came to even letting other wrestlers go over or try to get something in between. Because you remember, Shane Douglas won the Intercontinental title, and he immediately lost the belt right back. And I thought that was like bullshit. Lost the belt right back right there. Come on now. Well, you know the old saying, man. We all have to get old sooner or later. Hey, shit. Gray hair. You know what they say? You can't be young forever. Cause like I said, when all that stuff was going on back in the day, when I look at like how I was a little old kid, man. Hulk Hogan running wild. I was like 6 years old and shit. And then like when Shawn Michaels and them, I was like barely even a teenager yet. And then when the Attitude Era happened, I was a teenager. I kind of think about all this stuff, but it's good to kind of just reminisce about those things. I mean, trust me, if I could look back in time and go back to when I was younger, I would like, man, I would love it. I could be around people that are no longer here anymore and just think about stuff like that. Oh, hell yeah, Sean got a lot of special treatment, man. I mean, I ain't knocking the guy, because hell, if it was me, I'd probably take it too, hell, shit. I mean, I always go by the motto like this, to whom is own, because we can all say, yeah, well, isn't it? But we got to look at the fact that if we were in that same situation, how would we handle it? You being marketed as one of the top guys in the company, anything you do won't be held against you in the court of law. You can say whatever you want to do whatever you want to do, this and that, and everything in between. It's just like, it is what it is. I just feel like, the way he did most of those wrestlers was just crazy as hell. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Black don't crack. Maybe he's eating a lot of Twinkies. That's a big Twinkie. I ain't lie. Ernie Hudson, for real, on the real, bruh. Like, I saw him do an interview recently, and I ain't lying. Only thing he had was gray hair. That's it. Gray fucking hair. He still looked just like his character from Ghostbusters. He still looked like he had a mustache and everything, but it was just great. So yeah, Ernie Hudson, man, that man ain't aged for shit. But hey, Sigourney Weaver still looks pretty good though. So to play Dana Barrett, she still looks pretty good. So And then, I mean, rest her soul, Cicely Tyson, rest in peace. She looked real good, man. Cicely Tyson was 90 something, man. 90 some years old, man. Come on now. 90 some years old and just looked amazing.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
But I said, like Sigourney Weaver looks really nice. And it's a couple of celebrity. Well, I know some people say, well, plastic surgery does wonders, but some of them I don't even think have had plastic surgery like that. And maybe they've had like little nips and nooks, but Sigourney Weaver, like I said, she still looks like, I think they said she's supposed to be, I don't know if it was a rumor, but she's supposed to be reprising her role as Ripley for an Aliens movie. So I don't know how much that's going into tuition. But hell, last time I saw her, she looked really nice. They said black don't crack and white ain't right. I'm just like, yeah, man. And then like I was watching clips from, believe it or not, I was looking at some stuff on WWE. They had a bunch of wrestlers make their returns and stuff at the Royal Rumble, and they showed one of the wrestlers, Tori Wilson. And I remember Tori Wilson when I was in my teens, bro, when she was in WCW, man. And Tori Wilson's like 40, 44, 45, something like that. And she looks good as hell. They even showed Victoria, who used to wrestle in the WWE. She looks good. So shit, I'm just being honest, man. It's a lot of, like I said, I know it's a lot like I know they was talking about, like, a lot of people do veganism, and I know like health wise it'd be a good thing to start eating vegetables and just substituting what you eat instead of eating meat and stuff like that. And I noticed that's helped a lot of famous people, a lot of not just famous people, but just people in general, to stay youthful and healthy. I saw a video on YouTube, and you could probably find it. It's this one. It's the guy who was trying to break into this older lady's house. It was this older black lady, and the guy was trying to break into her house, and she actually put him in a vice grip or something. The lady was like 60 or 70 some years old or something like that, and she fended off this would-be robber that was trying to assault the older lady. So yeah, shit real, bro. When it comes to like, just trying to just overall health and staying in shape, and like people sit there and say that yeah, say, oh, these health nuts, but guess what? These health nuts are living long lives. So when you think about stuff like that, you got to really think about, like I said, the fact that there's some people out there that are doing a lot of shit to remain healthy, to remain in shape, and just keep themselves in good will, man, for real. Yeah, I mean, but see, you got, I always go by the motto, also you got to look at the fact that their lifestyle. That's even back in the day, man. I mean, you got to look at how wrestlers, they continually work out. They constantly, do stuff to keep themselves in shape, their well-being and so forth. So, yeah, you got to look at a lot of stuff like that. Like, they do a lot to keep themselves in shape. And like Dolph Ziggler, hell, he's been with the WWE since like 2004, 2005. I mean, yeah, I remember when he first debuted, he was with Chavo Guerrero as the Gopher. Yeah. But they always say your body is a temple. You get in what you put out, or you put out what you get in, or something like that. While you know, like the stuff you put in your body is the kind of way it is. These guys should have been killed me. I don't know why they were like that. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way wrestling is now, I think it's completely different, because if you look at back in the day, there was no internet. There was not a lot of marks, put it like that. A lot of people that knew a lot about the insides of wrestling, of what really goes on in the business and all that shit. And like I said, I don't call myself a mark, but it's just the fact that I know stuff about what's been in the WWE and all this shit because of just knowing of it being out there in public. Vince McMahon, when he was building the WWF, he went with the whole idea of that we're not going to call this a sport. We're not going to call this and that. We're going to call it sports entertainment because he already immediately let the world know that wrestling was staged because he didn't want to pay taxes, for sports. Because if you considered it to be a legit sport, you would have to pay some kind of sports tax and all that shit. Vince McMahon didn't want to do that. So the reality of it is that the way wrestling is now, because everybody knows everything and because now fans are able to talk about it and agree with, like, if they feel like a wrestler's not being pushed the way they want him to be pushed or this and that. Fans have somewhat of an insight about a lot of shit, and when WWE hears about a lot of things, case in point, remember when Matt Hardy got fired because of that bullshit that happened with him and Lita and Edge? Vince McMahon was really forced with a gun to his head to bring that man back, if you think about it. That legitimately was a reason why he had to bring him back, because it would look bad on the company. When WWE became a publicly traded company, a lot of things they did, especially like when people talk about bringing back the Attitude Era and stuff, there's no way they can really just bring back a hardcore environment in wrestling like that, because they have proprietors, they have people that are invested in the WWE product. So you're not going to get all that either. Vince always say, it's all about the money. He's not going to take no chances with that. It's all about the money. Vince McMahon, he's a penny. He pinches that pocket. I mean, hell, look what he did at the start of, in the middle of 2020, when he let all those wrestlers go like that. WWE had already had an abundance of money. They could have kept every one of those wrestlers they had, but they decided to get rid of all those wrestlers because the WWE didn't want to pay that little extra money. Now, you got to look at it. They already got a contract with Fox in 2019 to put SmackDown on Fox Network. A guaranteed, couple of $1 billion. Then hell, just recently they just got a deal with NBC. They sold the WWE Network for what 10 billion. So you look at stuff like that, and you say to yourself, like, what's the money? Like, the money. It's a money thing. And of course, it's always a money thing as a business part, but you looking at the fact that the landscape of the way wrestling was and the way it is now, you got wrestlers that really make more money being independent wrestlers than being in a company like WWE. And that's really crazy, because they can get a better deal money-wise just wrestling for another company or wrestling independently, have their own contracts, set their own amount of money that they're willing to do. And I didn't really understand the full situation growing up to know that when these wrestlers get these contracts, they have to pay their own aboard. They have to pay to the hotels and to do this and do that, movie wide and this and that. They have to do all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff that goes on. Let's see if I can kind of adjust this a little bit. It's a lot of stuff that goes on in the WWE where that money, the wrestlers pay off their pocket. Yeah. It all falls under the thing with like you said, like Hulk Hogan, for instance. Hulk Hogan was Hulk Hogan. He was like one of the top wrestlers, unstoppable. He could not literally be unstoppable. And Hulk Hogan had to be Hulk Hogan. He could not change his style. He had to continue doing the same thing. And I seen some shit of how he wrestled in Japan and shit. And Hulk Hogan wrestled his ass off in Japan. But Hulk Hogan had to keep that moniker of how he was in the States because he was getting paid some stupid money. He had to still do the whole say your prayers, eat your vitamins. He had to do that whole thing. And his moveset and all that shit. Yeah, back in the day, wrestling was like legit. Wow. Let me try this AK. Let me try the AK-47. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I actually saw a video where this man was doing insecurities and stuff, man. Doing like shit I've never seen Hulk Hogan do, period, in WCW or in WWF. I'm talking about this legit stuff, bro. Like, literally looking at the stuff he did back then, like in Japan, you would be like, and it's kind of weird and funny at the same time. Like, literally close to the time Hulk Hogan was getting ready to lead the WWE, he had a match with the Great Muta, and he shit all over the belt, man. He literally shit all over the WWF title. He was the WWF champion at the time. That was like right after he had beat Yokozuna for that belt, and he shit all over it. And I sat there and was like, damn, bro. He really just gave Vince McMahon a middle finger, man. I mean, like, I felt that was kind of fucking roguish because you don't do shit like not in that situation like that. WWE made Hogan, first of all. Let's get real. So why would you go over to Japan and you still with the company at this point? You're that fucking heavyweight champion. You straight killed the company's whole about themselves by telling this is just a toy, brother. This right here, man. The New Japan Pro Wrestling title, bro. It's the real world title, man. You literally shit on the WWF title. Come on, bro. Hulk Hogan, that was savage. I'm not going to lie. That was real savage. Not Macho Man Randy Savage, but that was savage of how he did that shit. But I kind of always sit there and say like this, though. I know in Japan they're more loose with how they do stuff with wrestlers. If you looked at a bunch of wrestlers in the day that wrestled in Japan, like they didn't have like every wrestler. You didn't hold certain moves back from certain wrestlers to using. I know in the WWF, if you have like for instance, Stone Cold does the stunner. You can't have any other wrestler do the stunner. It's Stone Cold's move. But like in Japan and stuff, like the way the wrestlers wrestled and stuff, they could do a variety of different moves, so their moveset wasn't limited, and that helped build the enthusiasm and the build of the matches more. Oh shit! But yeah, man, like I said, you got to look at how wrestling was back then, also, because like I said, you can sit there and say, but see, like I said, I can sit there and say, well, WWF was this, but see, I still enjoyed it back then, though, because like, that's believe it or not, I did want to do a parody of an AVGN parody. It was going to be dealing with the Guy Game, if you remember that game right there. And basically, the Guy Game was kind of like one of those, like a quiz show kind of game where you kind of like answer questions. They have these ladies on the game, of course, and if they get the question wrong, they have to remove clothing. I thought that video probably would get flagged like shit because I think it would be a little bit too edgy. But I was gonna try to edit the best I could to cover, the boobies and all that stuff. But I said I wanted to do that, and there's a couple other games I got that I feel like that could be talked about. But only thing about doing like those parody videos, it's not just the motivation part of doing it, because it doesn't take that much to do them. It's the fact that you have to like kind of sit up, because I ain't gonna lie, every single AVGN video I ever did is more of the fact that when I did them, they were off the top of the head. I didn't write a script. I didn't do none of this shit. I just kind of just went with the lacing of how I wanted to do a video on any of the games I did a video on. Yeah, that's another thing too. You know, those saying I try to sit there and put a video out, and I've had videos where I've gotten like striked. Well, not necessarily a strike, but I've had little warnings by YouTube not to put stuff out that might be offensive and all this shit. That's why I'm amazed how AVGN and all the other channels that do stuff like that. It's maybe because they're more popular, but it's crazy how like you can do videos where it can be flagged for any goddamn thing. But yeah, I mean, shit, I thought about doing another AVGN parody video, but I sit there and kind of, you know, say I could probably do this or do that, but I'm kind of a very procrastinating kind of person when it comes to stuff too. Because like I said, like the guy game, I was trying to find that damn game, and I thought I still had that motherfucker. I might have pawned it. I don't know. I had it, the guy game for the PlayStation 2. And like I said, if you guys remember that game, it was like a game. It wasn't really even a video game, really, but it was a game, though, that was released for the PlayStation 2. It's around that time that when you had, like, these sleazy-ass games come out. Like, Playboy had a game out. You had BMX Triple X that came out. And the guy game was kind of like Girls Gone Wild, basically. And I was going to do a little AVG parody rant about that and how fucking crazy it was to have a game like that come out. And yeah, I just thought about doing that one. And then I thought about a bunch of other games I had to kind of do. But see, most of the time when I did like little stuff like that, like when I first did the first AVGN parody, I did it about WCW Backstage Assault, which is a wrestling game that's literally cannot really be really considered a wrestling game to the point of it because it doesn't have a wrestling ring. And that was my premise of how I did that first AVGN parody video. You mean to tell me you got a fucking wrestling game with no fucking rank? Are you fucking kidding me? This is how my mindset was to do a video like that, where I just basically said, I was doing the same shit again. I don't know what the hell they got going on. I'm gonna gotta do this real quick. Alright, we do it like that. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of close in the video a little bit, guys. Try to see if I can refresh this. Let's see if it'll. Looks like it's not gonna do it like that. It's not gonna do it like that. Let me see some. Let's see. There you go. Alright guys, I'm back in this format. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go and get ready to let you guys go. It was cool talking to you, Crystal Water, the Crackling, a bunch of you guys. I appreciate y'all taking the time to talk to the old Jughead over here. Damn, I had a lot of people talking on here. You guys were really asking some really, really good questions. Hopefully next time we can do another video. Probably play a different game. Maybe I could do a little something better on the game and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys come back for the next one. But this is Jughead82 signing off. You guys be safe. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. But y'all be good, man. Take it easy. I'm finna go and get ready to get out of here. Peace.
You don't want your kiddies speaking Russian. Fight back.